Hey, it's Kimberly and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget and we gotta talk about these. I have way too many to not be mentioning this on my YouTube channel, even though if you've been following me on TikTok, you know every 5 seconds I mention these. These are the fragrance oils from NEMAT. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but NEMAT. I heard about this from Melissa Ashley on her TikTok one day and I was like, I don't know a thing about fragrance oils, but I want a scent that's gonna like last me forever, and everyone seemed to be in obsession with it. I went to Ulta, I found the vanilla musk and I fell in love. I fell in love. And then somebody mentioned the amber one and I was like, I'm really hooked on vanilla musk. I don't know if I can make that deep dive over. And then I just took a leap of faith and listen, comment down below if you've tried these. Are you a vanilla musk or are you an amber? Because there's a fight. There is a fight going on. I'm truly blown away. And so I want to get into these. I want to talk about these, talk about the price point, etc. and try to describe what these scents are from my regular perspective. I'm not someone that's a fragrance connoisseur or is gonna give you the notes and all different levels. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do all that. But I'm gonna just tell you straight up if these are worth the hype or not. And the spoiler alert, I mean, you saw how many I have. Like, it's worth the hype, in my opinion. It's everything that I was looking for in terms of a long-lasting scent. I always feel like I spray something and then it doesn't last long. And then I thought I came to the conclusion that it's because I was buying cheaper perfume. In general, I'm not really someone that buys expensive perfumes. Like, I'm not a luxury gal. I usually don't want to spend that much money. The closest I've ever gotten to was Carolina Herrera Good Girl. Like, I have the rollerball of that and I love that scent so much. I love the bottle, but I'm just not ready to spend like $200. But I was very close until I saw the NEMAT fragrance oils. It's $20 a pop here. Like, this little thing, when it's not on sale, that's the big thing, it's $20. It is cruelty-free and vegan, so that was right up the alley for me. I was searching around on Amazon to see if there were any other prices elsewhere, because you know your girl loves a deal. And at the time when I got the first one, pretty much everywhere was at $20. So I was like, okay, like, let me get it, whatever. It's just so cute, by the way. Like, simple bottle. It is 1/3 fluid ounces, so just keep that in mind. But a little does go a long way. Oh my god, I just love it. A little does go a long way. So you can, like, when I first started using it, I just went for right here, put it over here and over here. That's where I like started out. And then using Melissa Ashley's tips, like, I would put some on my clothes, and it is heavily fragrant. I'm telling you, like, the smell wafts or wafts, whatever the word is, everywhere you go. I remember at the time I was temping and it was like, oh, what are you wearing? Like, oh my gosh, what is that? And I was like, well, let me tell you about these Ulta Beauty fragrances from NEMAT. Let me try to describe the scent as best as I can. Luckily, most of y'all know what vanilla smells like, so that's really good. But I think the part where it's called a vanilla musk is that there's a deeper, spicier scent undertone. Don't kill me. I said I'm just a regular, okay? Like, but it's instant, but it gives a warmer scent, if anything. It gives a warmer feel. There's a spice that kind of hits my nose. To me, it gives a deeper scent versus like that airy, fruity, whatever that does for you, just take it or leave it. And the thing about it being an oil, if you didn't know, or if you're new to all of this, like, the oil will stay on your skin, I feel like, better than when you just spray it. It's also a thicker consistency, so that's another reason why I feel like you don't need a lot. What I ended up doing, again, Melissa Ashley had a little hack, is that you get a bunch of these and then you put them in like a bottle that you have so that it's easier to apply. I like that because you have better control over it. I know someone in my comments had mentioned the rollerball and I was like, no, I don't like that, because years ago I did use a rollerball, and comment down below if you've experienced this, but maybe I had a cheap perfume, but after a while I had like irritated skin or like dry skin, so I was very hesitant to do so. But then that Ulta sale recently got me and I got it. I got the roller and I've been using it, and that person was right. So shout out to them. Like, I have not seen any weird marks or irritated skin. It's a very strong scent, so you don't want to go overboard, I would say. I feel like on my clothes, I smell it longer versus on my skin, so that's a tip for you. So the transition though, something happened. I took a leap of faith and people were talking about amber. Yeah, it's just a lighter sweeter smell, but not so sweet that you're like, this is like candy. Even though I wore the vanilla musk during the day, I would say vanilla musk would be my evening scent and amber would be my daytime scent. But I pretty much interchange them, and it's not that deep, but once you smell them, I think you'll understand what I'm saying of that like lighter, brighter scent versus like darker, deeper scent. Both of them are just phenomenal. Like I'm like, oh, I've now found 2 scents and this is exactly what I like. Like this is exactly it. Something that I was doing previously before getting these in order to have the scent stay longer is probably what you've heard before, but you would put Vaseline on the spots that you are going to put the perfume, and then you put that perfume on, and it does have a longer lasting stay. So if you don't have the budget for any of this right now and you just want to like upgrade on your own, get you some Vaseline and then take the scent that you already have and place it in those spots and then put your perfume on and you're good to go. And then when you do feel like purchasing these, you can. Like I'm always gonna offer you like a budget option, okay? $20 is a lot, but Ulta came through because I want to say for like 2+ weeks they had a big sale. It was basically around the Sephora sale, but in my eyes the Ulta sale was better. And these bad boys were $15. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get those. 2 amber, because I am leaning very much more towards amber lately because I don't know, I just like love it so much. But I did get a vanilla one just in case. My backup amber one where I dumped them all in is in this bottle right here. So if I want easier application, but like I said, I did get the rollerball and start using it, and that girl was absolutely correct. This is extremely convenient. But again, when I want to use it to put it on like my clothing, I go with my little bottle because it's easier to put in my hands, a small amount, and then just pat it onto whatever I'm wearing. Oh wow, look at this. So there's some new ones on Ulta. Oh girl, they're expanding. So right now at full price, you can get the 1.67 ounce for $59.99, which is basically $60. It's probably best to just go in store and smell them if you can. Now, if you're like, girl, I ain't got it. I ain't got it at 20. I ain't got it at 15. I'm right there with you. If you were in New York, this is the deal for you. Gold Fragrances. Look that place up. They are in Midtown. I came across them when I was like, I ain't got it for the $20 thing. And I'm not sure because I've never had fragrance oils. What you got? And they're like, what are you into? Like, what are the scents that, you know, you've seen on the market that you want? I was like, well, I've always wanted to try YSL Black Opium. They're like, I got it. I got it. So basically what they do is I think that they put in similar notes, fragrances, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how it's made, but they make a similar one and sell it for ultra cheap. They gave me an amazing alternative. Look how much I got. Like this is, I don't know what size this is, but a good chunk of it. I remember people online were saying this like Sultan one, or Harim Al Sultan was like really good. I got that one too. This one is, again, like, you know how you have a lighter one and a deeper one? I feel like this one is lighter, the Black Opium, and this one's a little bit deeper. But it just smells so amazing. Like, I'm telling you, this is my new thing. They're just pretty. They're pretty smelling scents. And I feel like, as usual, a little goes a long way. Like the oil just lasts longer on your skin. Right in the middle of Midtown, in the city. Get you some or try it out. Or you might try it out and be like, girl, that don't smell nothing like the real thing. And I'll be like, I know, but I like the scent of it. It didn't cost me a lot. So this is where I kind of like started out, and then I went in and started purchasing the amber and the vanilla musk. So start here or go to your neighborhood fragrance person and just like go in and chit chat with them. So that's my budget friendly option for y'all if you are not sure about taking the plunge with such a tiny bottle, even though a little goes a long way. And if you got it, then go ahead and grab one of these ones. And if you got it even more, then, you know, go get the full size. But so shout out to Alyssa Ashley and all of the girlies on TikTok for getting me into fragrance oils. You know what I do want to do? I really want to go into Sephora and smell Jackie Aina's Forever Mood fragrances. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I'm not gonna buy them because like this is enough for me. Like also now, like with rehearsals, like I can't even be walking in rehearsals with all this because it's too heavy. It's too overpowering for the space. So it's not gonna work. But like when I had my other jobs, like it was fine. Or when I go on the weekend, like that's fine. I don't need to buy any more right now. The sale passed, I stocked up, I'm good to go. If you've tried them, comment down below. If you love them, if you didn't like them, why didn't you like them? If you tried the other ones, these newer ones, the jasmine, the sandalwood actually would be really cool. If you are a fragrance connoisseur and you wanna write a lovely description of what you think these scents smell like, do go ahead, do that down below. You can help someone. Comment down your tips for long lasting. Like how do you get it so that You have the scent to where you walk, you know, people walk by and you just like smell their scent and you're like, wow, how did you bathe in that? Like, what is that? That is my video. I am fragrance oiled out. I got all the goods. I love them so much. I've also had them for months, so this is like back into like last year. Wanted to take some time with it to see if it's in my regimen and my daily routine, and it absolutely is. I'm obsessed. I always get great compliments on them. Now we know this is what people are talking about, and the talk is worth it. Let's have a conversation, like I said, down below. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.